The Red Wolf, Canis rufus, by Dominique Delandro. The red wolf was officially listed as endangered in 1967, and a captive breeding program became established in 1969. In 1980, the red wolf was officially extinct in the wild. The first reintroduction onto Alligator River occurred in 1987. This was a success, and the first wild litter was born the following year. Unfortunately, coyotes continued their expansion throughout the United States and arrived to eastern North Carolina in the early 90s. In 1993, hybridization between coyotes and red wolves was officially documented. Near 2007, the number of red wolves killed by gunshot wounds significantly increased. These gun mortalities were not only accidents, but occasionally intentional. Today, in 2016, the Red Wolf Recovery Program is under review due to the increased hybridization and lack of support amongst various groups. The red wolf is currently one of the most controversial conservation topics. Many believe that the red wolf is not a true species. It is merely a hybrid between gray wolves and coyotes. This belief causes great debate over whether red wolves have any true value and if they are worth saving. The species is currently listed as an experimental and non-essential endangered species. This allows the residents on the Albemarle Peninsula, the only area red wolves inhabit, to keep their land and some of their rights. Story of the Red Wolf. The time of year is mid-April and you are 10 days old. You open your eyes for the first time and see the blurred outline of a large wolf. You are not scared though, because you recognize the familiar scent of your mother. As your vision clears, you see your 5 siblings. Time passes, and soon you and your siblings are strong enough to venture out of the den. You spend your days roughhousing with your siblings and exploring while your mother watches guard. She ensures that you never wander too far from the fallen, hollowed log where your den lies. One day, while you are exploring, you stumble across a strange animal that changes your view on life forever. At first glance, this strange animal looks like a small wolf. Perhaps it is a young female. As you inspect this strange animal further, you notice the differences between it and your mother. Its ears are spread at a much wider angle and come to a point compared to your mother's ears. Its head looks smaller, and it has a much longer and narrower snout than your mother's. Its color is grayish-brown to grayish-orange, with black-tipped hairs on its back making a dorsal stripe. Your mother, however, has grayish fur with black-tipped hairs covering her entire back, and has an overall reddish coloring. You race home to ask your mother about this strange animal. She informs you that you've had your very first encounter with a coyote. You are now 1 year old. You are fast enough to catch rabbits and even take down white-tailed deer with the help of your pack to satisfy your hunger. One day, as you're exploring the forest, you smell the unwelcome scent of a human. You suddenly feel a sharp pain in your side, and your vision becomes blurry until everything fades to black. You wake up feeling groggy, and as you get to your feet, an uncomfortable object is around your neck. You try as hard as you can, but you are unable to shake it off. You decide it's not worth any more of your time, so you go about life pretending it's not there. You are now 2 years old. You venture out at dusk, the time of day when you become active. It is time to leave your 6-member pack to search for a mate on your own. Instinctively, you know that you could travel far from your birthplace, but as you traverse through the woods, you realize that you will never be able to travel as far as your ancestors once could. The time of year is February. You have met a potential mate but need to be sure of your decision. Once you do decide on a mate, you will be life partners and the foundation of a new pack. 9 weeks later, your pups are born. You and your mate will fiercely defend your pups and your territory against other wolves, coyotes, and dogs. While your pups are too weak to find food for themselves, you and your mate are responsible for bringing them food. One January day, you and your mate are out searching for food when you catch the scent of a human. Before you and your mate have a chance to flee the area, you hear a loud bang. To your horror, you realize your mate has been shot dead. As time passes, you realize you must find a new mate. In a desperate attempt to find solace and companionship, you choose to mate with a coyote. Your previous pack has been split up, but you are hopeful that you and your new mate will start a new and successful pack. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it.